The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather! Oh, I'm going through box K, which is very heavy. It is absolutely chock-a-block with comic books. Let me show you how many comic books it's got in it. It's got loads of comic books in it. Oh, yeah. So I already started going through box K already. I showed you all the Guy Gardner comics that are in it. Right, so let's go past the Guy Gardners. See what other lovelies we have within. Right, I happen to know some of it. Right, whew. Let's get these out and show them to you. Sorry for the delay. Feel free to skip forward a few minutes. Let's start with these, shall we? An interesting box, this one. Next up in here we have the Amalgam comics. Forion, or the new Asgods. Asgods. Is it? The new Asgods, yeah. Make your own jokes. Right. Lobo the Duck. Trapped in a world he never fragged. It's Lobo the Duck. Challengers of the Fantastic. In case you didn't know about these Amalgam comics, I'm sure most of you do. Basically, it was like a little team-up crossover sort of event from Marvel and DC, where they sort of jumbled a couple of characters together. So yeah, so Challengers of the Fantastic is quite a fun one, because the Fantastic Four are almost, like people say, they're based on the Challenges of the Unknown, and there they are, literally teaming up in bodily form as one. Spider-Boy team up, no less, featuring the Legion of Galactic Guardians 2099. Has a mashup with Spider-Man and Superboy, of course, and the Legion of Superheroes and the the Galactic Guardians, is it? The Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, some interesting mashups in there, I'm sure. But it's been a while since I read it, actually. Super Soldier, Man of War, guest starring Sergeant Rock and his Howling Commandos. Yeah. So it's Nick Fury and his Howling Commandos, isn't it? But Sergeant Rock is from DC. Another long-running like wartime story. I think what was his Easy Company? Sergeant Rock and Easy Company, I believe. This obviously is Superman and Captain America there. Super Soldier. Right. The exciting X-Patrol, the triumph of Brother Brood. So they've mixed up the Brood and Brother Blood. That's pretty cool. So X-Patrol, is that Teen Titans and the X-Men or something like that? It's hard to tell from the name. Or Doom Patrol. It's probably X-Men and Doom Patrol. X-Patrol. You got Beast Boy down there, but you also got Starfire as well, or a Starfire-esque character. I don't know who she's teamed up with. Right, Generation Hex, the most wanted mutants. So I'm guessing that's Jonah Hex and Generation X, I suppose. Not too familiar with those. Then we got the Dark Claw one, the Dark Claw Adventures, #1. It's a nifty Batman Wolverine mashup. I think the story in this one, there's only one character that's owned by DC and Marvel together. It's called Access. And I think the basic idea was that when he went to sleep in one world, he woke up in the other world. So he lived in his waking hours so while he was asleep in DC, he was awake in Marvel, and vice versa. And another Amalgam. I'm not sure how many Amalgam there was. The Magnetic Men featuring Magneto. So this is the Metal Men. It's like a mix of the Metal Men and Magneto, I'm guessing. Cool. We got JLX Unleashed. So is that Justice League maybe and the X-Men? I'm not too sure. To fight Thing Fang Flame. Iron Lantern. That's an easy one to work out. So you got Batman. Sorry, what am I talking about? I'm looking at the next one. You got Iron Man and the Green Lantern there. Iron Lantern. Looks pretty cool. Looks like that a mixture of MODOK and what's his name? Oh, Hector Hammond. I reckon it is. I reckon it's a Hector Hammond MODOK mashup there. Could be. Right, Bat Thing. That's Man Thing and Bat Thing. Man Bat and Bat. Man Bat and Man Thing combined, I reckon, into Bat Thing. The shocker you never expected to see. Don't dare mess with the mysterious Bat Thing. Yeah, it's got to be Man Thing and Man Bat. Right, oh, it's another Super Soldier one. Okay, what was the last Super Soldier one then? It's not just Super Soldier Unleashed or something like that, or Super Soldier and the Howling Commandos. Maybe that was what it was. There was a couple that had 2 issues, maybe. Anyway, this is a good one. Doctor Strange Fate. I think there was 2 lots of them. I think they did 12 in one time, and then they did another 12 like maybe a month later or a little bit later. So I think there might be 24 altogether of these Amalgam crossovers. Right, then we have Assassins. I'm not too sure who everyone's meant to be. I'm guessing one of them is Elektra. Does he have one Cassandra Cain? Batgirl maybe? Hard to say. But no, she also looks like a mixture of Rose, Deathstroke the Terminator's daughter, Rose Wilson, because the one eye bit. Yeah, interesting. I think there's probably a bit of various characters in there. Right, Speed Demon. I believe it's supposed to be the Demon and Flash and Ghost Rider kind of mashup. Don't quote me on it though. But a very cool cover. Very nice cover. Right. We've got Magneto and the Magnetic Men. We already had that, didn't we? I haven't got doubles of covers or something like that, have I? They didn't do like different variants and I've accidentally picked up one of each or something like that. I don't think so. Yeah, Magneto and the Magnetic Men. X-Patrol again. The all-new... Can't speak. The all-new, all-different X-Patrol. You've got Elastigirl, Pharaoh Man, Niles Cable, Shatter... run out of blinking memory. So never mind. I've got to refilm half this video. But yeah, so X-Patrol, yeah, Niles Cable there was Niles Calder from the chief from the Doom Patrol, mixed in with Cable. Yeah, interesting stuff. Right, JLX. In their own book at last. I see Creepers mixed in with Nightcrawler there, so I imagine that's Night Creeper. That's a pretty cool mashup, I've got to say. I approve of that one. Right, Bruce Wayne, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Or Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., should I say. A bit of Nick Fury and just a general Bruce Wayne thrown in. Some of these would make nice runs. It would be nice to see a series of them just for a bit of fun. Bullets and Bracelets. You got Frank Castle Punisher mashing up with Wonder Woman. And he's got blonde hair, so I'm guessing he must be like also sort of mixed in with Steve Trevor, Wonder Woman's love interest. This is a good amalgam. Storm and Wonder Woman. Amazon. Reckon that would make a good comic. Actually, if she had the strength of Wonder Woman and the storm powers of Storm, she'd kind of be like Thor, wouldn't she? She'd be like a female Thor, but without a hammer. Right, we've got a nice Legends of the Dark Claw. It's like Legends of the Dark Knight, but featuring the Wolverine Batman mashup. Right, and then finally Spider-Boy. Good stuff. With great power comes great possibilities. Right, now we've got the DC versus Marvel. So they took turns to sort of be the lead name. So it started off with DC versus Marvel Comics. Great covers. I was thinking there was Perez, but I don't think they are looking at them. I couldn't see Perez's name on there. He's not mentioned on the cover. So yeah, it could be this Castellini, because I think I saw his name on one of the covers. But yeah, great crossover. I think I mentioned it already. There's a guy called Access, is the only character owned jointly by Marvel and DC. And when he wakes up in one world, he falls asleep in the other world. When he falls asleep, and vice versa. I can't remember if I said this already. I may be repeating myself now. I can't remember if this is the one where Superman holds Cap shields and Thor's hammer or not. I know there's that famous image, but I'm not sure if it actually features in this run. If it's not in this run, then I'm not sure what one it would be in. But yeah, so nice bit of cross company mixing up there. Can't go wrong with a bit of that. Hey, can't go wrong with a bit of that. Right, and this is the guy Axis that I mentioned who basically creates that crossover. I can't remember what the actual story behind it is, but I remember he goes from one world to the other, backwards and forwards, and I can't remember why there was a need or a cause. There's a nice little team up, Jubilee and Robin teaming up together. Yeah. Starring Batman and Doctor Strange. These are, I've not read these for ages. These all could definitely do with a new read from me. And this one, starring X-Men and JLA. Good stuff. Right, and this, sticking with the inventive stuff, we've got the Tangent Comics universe. This is for DC, where basically they reimagined a lot of their big characters. So they said, well, they kept the name, but they completely changed it. So did, it's known as the Tangent universe. I think they have come over into the DC universe once or twice. So this is this world's version of Flash. She's a woman by the looks of it with light powers. Well, I say a woman by the looks of it. She's definitely a woman. Well, actually, I can't say that in this. Who knows? She looks like a lady. I don't want to presume. And she has light powers, I believe. I don't know why I bothered with that sentence. Right, Metal Men. Obviously, the Metal Men and DC's Men of Metal, made out of metal, like a liquid, metal. They can change their shapes. But this time in this world, it's a bunch of mercenaries, a bunch of, I don't know if they're covert agents or something like that. I think they're all supposed to be, I think they're all given, I'm not sure if they're given the name of the Metal Men or whether they're actually, because I'm sure one of them is Nightwing, or, yeah, I can't remember now. But this is Doom Patrol, the Tangent Comics version of Doom Patrol. I do like, the art's quite nice on them. The art isn't bad on these comics. It's interesting. They've got some interesting covers. It's kind of interesting, like the logo sort of being across the middle. You don't see that often, do you? It doesn't detract necessarily from the comic book. It kind of gives it a unique kind of style, I guess. Like, we've got Nightwing, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe Nightwing wasn't part of that Metal Men. Nightwing here looks like a team. Like a team of people from the vampire, werewolf kind of stuff. Ghouls, maybe. So maybe they haunt the night. We have the Joker. The Joker, once again, I believe it's a lady. There's a couple of pointers that makes it seem like she could be female. Yeah. I think she's a superhero in this world. Well, I think I've got another packet of. Let's see, I'll go this far. Yeah, I'll show these ones and that'll be enough for this box. Right, I'm quite sure that I'm missing some Tangent comics. I did write down a list of Tangent. I thought I'd had the whole lot, but I mean, it's just whatever my comic shop gave me, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know. But got Green Lantern. I think she's got a Mystic Lantern. I think she's kind of like a Spectre character. She's like a mix-up of, I would say she's like similarities to Madame Xanadu and Spectre. Yeah. Not massively, but there's little hints there. Like the Atom, I'm pretty sure doesn't change size. I think he's like a Superman kind of character. I think he might be like density control, something like that, but don't quote me on it. Maybe a mixture of Cat's Anatomy in there as well. Really can't remember. These are another one that could probably do with another revisit. Okay, this is Nightwing Night Force. So they double up on the Nightwing. There actually was a comic called Night Force in DC. I think about 3 series. Baron Winter was like the head of it. What's this one called? Oh, JLA. I don't know if it still stands for Justice League of America or not. But here's another Joker related one. Joker's Wild. Tangent Comics. And lastly of my run of tangents is Superman. I think I've got about 4 or 5 missing from it. It's Mark Millar. Mark Millar did this version of Superman. Okay. Right, and the last comics I'm going to show you for this box today, for this Tuesday video, but fear not, I shall be back on Thursday. Right, it's Girl Frenzy. So these are definitely ladies. Well, yeah. Girl Frenzy. Tomorrow Woman. I like Tomorrow Woman. She's quite cute. She was, I think she might have been, there might have been a Tomorrow Woman version back in the past, maybe in the Silver Age, I'm not sure. But I know that JLA more recently, maybe in the 2000s, she was like a robot, I think Tio Moro, possibly, wanted her to destroy the Justice League, and she fought against her programming and sacrificed herself to save them instead. There you go, Lois Lane. Yeah, one of the oldest superheroes going in DC Comics. Although she's not necessarily a superhero, but she's definitely, she's a go-getter. She's a go-getting lady. Right, the Ravens from Birds of Prey. Can't say I remember them that well. I had the Birds of Prey run as well, but I can't remember the Ravens. I think one of these is it Body Doubles? Oh, this is Batgirl. I'm guessing this is retelling the story of Barbara Gordon. I'm sure this one is... No, The Secret. Well, I'm sure there was one, a Body Doubles Girl Frenzy comic. Could be wrong, obviously wrong, so I haven't got it if there was. Yeah, is this the first appearance of The Secret? I can't remember. Yeah. I think I remember saying there was like something key about this one now, other than the fact of The Secret. Like the first appearance of something or other. Or someone or other. But anyway, I can't remember now. Right, so that's it. That's a couple of interesting comics for you. Thanks for coming on board to check those out. I will be back on Thursday to show... Should I tell you now? So what is in here? Okay, let's see what's in here. Basically, the rest of this box is a heck of a lot of image. So if that sounds like what you'll be interested in seeing, come back soon. Until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.